VFR1200F is a sports bike for the experienced rider. For someone who's been around for a while and ridden a few bikes.
It is the most technological sport bike that I've ever put my leg over.
This bike is a sport touring bike with an emphasis on sport for the rider who likes to have a cutting-edge piece of machinery, who likes to ride long distances, and who just likes to ride.
This bike is going to give you not only the fun feel or that fun factor, but you can ride at 150, 200 miles and still get off it and be smiling. You're not going to be worn out.
One of the features that makes this bike so comfortable is the rider's actually sitting up a little bit straighter than he would on, say, a 600RR or a 1000RR.
When you sit on it, the tank sculpts around your chest, and the hand position that you're in is just amazing.
There's so much technology in this bike that it becomes a laundry list of stuff. Some of it comes from our racing experience and some of it comes from our design team. It's definitely got a different look to it. The layered fairing design, where it looks like there's two layers to it, as you look at the fairing, you're not going to see any fasteners. They're all hidden.
The layered fairing not only is there for looks, but also there for usability for the rider, to keep cool air flowing on the rider and also to direct air into the engine to keep the engine cool.
The engine in this V4 is the latest incarnation of a series of V4s we've had since 1982, and it's probably the best we've built yet. It has a unicam valve train. That's the same as our CRF dirt bikes. It's got a 76-degree included angle on the B to make the engine smaller, more compact. That allows the section of the frame where the rider's legs are to be narrower. It's just a more comfortable riding stance.
The V4 motor gives such a huge wide power band that it gives the rider the ability to ride it anywhere.
A power band like this means you don't have to be shifting up and down all the time. You can just roll the throttle on and it pulls you out of corners like a freight train. The new throttle-by-wire technology, which by the way is a first for a Honda motorcycle within our lineup, gives the rider a new level of connection to the fuel injection system. Roll on the throttle, the engine responds immediately.
This bike not only being offered in a 6-speed manual transmission, but also being offered in a DCT or a dual clutch transmission, fully automatic mode.
The dual clutch transmission model can be ridden in automatic mode or in manual shift mode using the paddle shifters on the left handlebar switch.
When you hear about a sport bike being shaft drive, a lot of people stand back and they think, oh, that's not going to work. But with the new technology we have driven into this new shaft drive system, the bike still rides like a chain drive motorcycle.
You don't get that back to the motorcycle up and down motion as you're off and on the throttle. It's closer to our chain drive sport bikes.
I look at this bike as we took it a step further. We looked outside the box, and everything on this bike has been looked at, from the fairing to the hand controls, just the whole look and design. The bike is unique. It's Honda.